Welcome to the Scalpel of Truth podcast, the members-only inner circle club for VIP bachachos, with your host, Lisa Krause, the bitchin' beautician, also known as the Profit Queen. And don't worry, the cursing and salty language is already included in your club fees. As a business consultant with over 30 years in the industry, Lisa is a no-nonsense profit strategist, international speaker, motivational sales trainer, and thought leader. Known for her bold, unapologetic style, she coaches MedSpa owners, managers, and providers all over the world to become high-end profit powerhouses. Her practice growth strategies are sharp, her stories even sharper, and her panache for bringing the spice, the sharpest. So get ready to transform your practice into a wildly successful luxury brand. Buckle up, bachachos. Lisa is about to slice and dice another episode of The Scalpel of Truth.
Welcome back to the Scalpel of Truth podcast. I'm your host, Lisa, the bitchin' beautician, Lisa Krause, profit strategist, industry consultant, and the truth-telling bitch who spent over 30 years inside medical aesthetic practices, seeing everything that nobody prepares you for. So today's episode, a little bit of a touchy one, a little bit uncomfortable to talk about, but long overdue. We are talking today about children attending appointments at a medical aesthetic practice. Now, before everyone gets defensive, panties all get in a knot, let me be clear here right out of the gate. This is not an anti-children episode, okay? It is pro-safety, pro-professionalism, pro-boundaries, and pro-luxury patient experience. Here's the legal part I need to read. This podcast is presented solely for educational entertainment purposes. Guys, I'm just your beauty business bitch. I'm not a licensed therapist or an HR representative, nor am I a lawyer. This platform's used to share my experiences with what's made me a successful service provider, a manager, and a business consultant for those who I coach. Got it? Beautiful. Medical aesthetic clinics are not childcare facilities. They are not playrooms. They are not neutral environments. They are medical aesthetic spaces filled with lasers, IPL devices, injectable supplies, sharps, electrical equipment, expensive furniture, high-end clientele paying luxury dollars. And yet, I have watched children stand on $15,000 couches in muddy boots, shout and throw screaming fits while patients are mid-facial trying to relax, spending hundreds of dollars, running laps around reception areas, tripping and falling and hurting themselves, touching equipment, picking up laser handpieces and dropping them, slamming emergency stop buttons on lasers, breaking laser glasses that cost $400 plus to replace. Literally in one case, guys, a child, little boy, dropped an IPL handpiece, just walked over during the consult, picked it up super fast like lightning, actually. I had no idea how fast kids can actually be. Fast like lightning, picked up the IPL handpiece, dropped it on the ground, and the replacement cost for that bitch was $20,000. Not covered, not insured, totally preventable, but not once it happened. Guys, this is not dramatic. This is real life shit that I've seen over the years I've been in medical aesthetic practice. I'm going to also hit on the insurance problem that no one talks about. And I want to be crystal clear here. You are not insured to supervise children at your clinic. Your staff are not trained childcare providers. If a child is, eating crackers and we're watching them at the front desk or something like that and they choke, it can happen in a second. Your reception team is not there to babysit while a parent runs in for something quick like a treatment. If a child gets hurt in your practice, it's not just unfortunate, it's liability, it's risk, it's your license, your insurance, and your reputation on the line. And I say this with zero apology. Love your kids all you want, but that does not make it safe for them to be inside a med spa. I want to talk about luxury clients and what they expect in adult spaces. Here's another truth-telling moment that clinic owners quietly think about, but rarely ever say out loud. A lot of your high-end clientele, your clientele in general, come into your practice for quiet, calm, escape, restoration, personal time, confidence building, and self-care. They are not paying premium prices to sit beside a screaming toddler or dodge a child running through your patient lounge. Luxury is not just treatments. Luxury is atmosphere. Atmosphere is directly related to the patient experience, which is a deal breaker for patients spending luxury fucking dollars with us. I should have started a book in clinic of what would have your jaw drop to the floor of shit I've seen around kids. So I want to talk about why this conversation matters. I've been in this industry 30 years, so long enough to know when boundaries are unclear, resentment builds. Your team gets frustrated, your patients get annoyed, your brand gets diluted, and suddenly you're the bad guy for enforcing standards that should have been fucking clear from day one, which is why this episode exists. So what I'm going to walk you through, if you're part of the inner circle, which is the paid portion, the exact childcare standard of practice policy you should have, why exceptions always backfire, and the psychology behind adult-only environments, how to communicate this without offending parents, and how to protect your staff, equipment, and brand, how to hold standards without seeming like a cold, unapologetic bitch. If you run a med spa, a clinic, or an aesthetic practice and want weekly business consulting profit strategies, the Inner Circle is only $19.99 per month. That is literally less than your Starbucks run for the team by far. And the ROI, massive. The link is in the show notes to get signed up, or you can go to scalpeloftruth.com, and sign up to be a VIP in Club Bachacho. And for those VIPs who are already signed up, well, you know what time it is. Let's go.
Don't want to wait to see things stay the way they are.